Well, hello everybody. Once again, this is Doug Rucker with PressureWashingSchool.com and DougRuckerStore.com. Hey, I wanted to do a quick little video for you on the Selfie 12-volt system, just showing you a couple of different options for spray guns, nozzles, that type of thing. So stay tuned for that coming up next. Hey everybody, hey, real quick, coming up May 17th is our next hands-on training right here in Houston, Texas. So go to pressurewashingschool.com/events if you're just getting ready to start a business. This would be excellent training for you, both hands-on with the equipment, showing you what we use, how we use it, when we use it, all that type of thing. We go over roof cleaning, we go over house washing, hardscape cleaning like driveways and concrete and pool decks, and then also property protection. We do a lot of time on property protection, how to protect the property from damage. So chemical ratios, just all kinds of things. So it's a full day, Saturday, May 17th. We usually start about 8:30, lunch is provided. And then we usually finish anywhere between 3 to 4, depending on how many people attend, how many questions get asked, that type of thing. And then you get to tour the store too, if you want to come over and look at everything that we sell that might can help you as you start your business. So pressurewashingschool.com/events for that. And then also don't forget the online video school, over 200 something videos on it. I've had it for about 12 years. That will drastically help you cut your learning curve if you can't make it out here to Houston. And then again, we're still talks about Atlanta, possibly coming to Atlanta for the Difference Makers Conference. So all of that information you can stay tuned to at pressurewashingschool.com. If you have any questions about the training opportunities, just email me at pressurecleaningschool@gmail.com or hit the contact form on the website. Any information about the store products that I'm fixing to show you, then you need to direct those to info@DougRuckerStore.com or call or text 281-612-1223. All right, guys, so I've done a couple videos before on the Selfie, but again, just wanted to kind of do a little update and show you what I have. This is my commercial trailer. I've got a 10 gallon per minute cold and a 5.8. And so, you know, I've talked about before, I had a couple guys ask me to build them a 12-volt soft wash system that was kind of portable, or they could mount it either way. Reason being is they didn't do a lot of roof cleanings, but they thought, hey, if I can have something that I can clean roofs that I can throw on my truck if I need to, then that would be great, and take it off when I don't need it. As long as they're going to pay the price that I want to pay, I can throw it on there and go out and clean a roof. And so this is what I came up with a couple years ago. It's all on a stand, and it's got a flow jet, 6 gallon per minute pump, and I'll talk about it in the video too, but it's absolutely the best 12-volt pump that I've ever used. And powered by a 12-volt battery, of course. It's got 2 3/4-inch valves. One is for water, one is for bleach. I just add my surfactant or my soap to my bleach tank. I have never found the need to meter soap, so that's how I do it. And plus the soap that I use, the Doug Fresh, I don't have to use a lot of it, and it helps the windows to come out very clean depending on the hardness of the water. It's bleach stable, and I use the same amount of soap no matter if I'm cleaning a roof, a house, post treating, whatever. But anyway, a couple of things I did, or just to go over again, you got 2 3/4 valves, one going to water tank, one going to the bleach tank. Then I have the outlet down here, and I've got it banjoed off so I can just hook my hose up to it. If you notice, I don't have any hose reels on this trailer yet. I just use 50-foot hoses and connect however many hose I need, depending on if I'm cleaning a dumpster area or a parking lot or just sidewalks at a shopping center or whatever. If I don't have to have 200 feet of hose, then I'll just go with 100 feet. But, and the same thing with the Softie. I have 2 sections of 100-foot hose, so I can hook up a 100-foot hose if that's all I need, or add another 100-footer. And so that's the outlet that I would hook up the soft wash hose that you'll see me, Fluxilla 5/8, that you'll see me spraying with here in the video in a minute. And everything is plumbed using uniseals and the crush-proof hose. And over here, I have a ball valve set up on the bleach valve, so that if I want to remove this, I can remove this without the bleach that's in the line still coming out. Because I may want to take this thing out, that may not use it for a while, and I want to take it out and put it in the warehouse. So I can take these 2 hoses off. I can actually plug them with these banjo plug fittings that will fit right into here, and you can collapse it, and then I can just tie these hoses off so they don't flap around. But that's the 12-volt Softie in a nutshell. Love how this thing sprays. I use it mainly on commercial projects. I do not use it much on residential. It's a lot of flow. So for residential roofs and houses and things of that nature, I use the King Slinger because I don't want that much volume coming out. I like the King Slinger because I can control the amount of my volume, and I'm not concerned about overspraying. So anyway, let's get into the guns and show you how well it sprays. All right. I will tell you, I sell the ball valve big slinger gun. We do sell the water boss. I don't sell these red guns. I can get them if you want them, but it's not something that we normally sell. All right, guys, so this is using the water boss orange gun with the Softie pump, the FlowJet 6 gallon per minute pump. So, you know, that gives you the ability to spray. I can't hardly see my screen, so I have to get up. You can, you know, a lot of people know about this gun, but you can barely squeeze it and go all into a cone, from a cone to a shooter tip. There, about right there is going to be your best distance. If you squeeze it more, then it kind of falls apart at the end. But you know, you can vary your stream how you want to. It's going to be a cone shape, not really a fan tip. But you can see I can get 3 stories and a little bit above. We have no wind out here today, so that's nice. Might be a little bit up there. Oftentimes there's wind up top, up higher than there is down below. And this is just spraying with one valve open, the water valve only. If you open the other valve, you're going to get a little bit more because you're pushing more fluid through, so you'll get a little bit more distance. But as I coat this wood with just water, that's all I'm using. And as I get closer, it gives me the ability to go to a fan if I want to and spray a little bit less, because I don't need to coat it real strong. When you're dealing with bleach, you just need a nice little coat, about just like that, just to get it to change the color of that algae. Okay, so just wanted to demonstrate to you the water boss gun first, show you how well it was. This is the gun I use predominantly with the 12-volt Softie. Next, I'll show you with a red washdown gun, and then I'll show you with a ball valve gun with nozzles that you have to change. So this one is the red washdown gun, they call it. A lot of people know about this one. Gonna get a little less distance with this one, but same idea. You can go to a cone, to a shooter type spray pattern. And I don't use this gun. I never have really liked it on anything. It's just kind of heavy to carry around. Again, you know, I always say a lot of this stuff is just personal preference. What I like, you may not like, and what you like, I may not like. No big deal, as long as you're getting the same result. So you can see it's actually getting about the same distance. Just a little bit less. And then again, you can come down and then change your spray pattern as you get a little closer so that you're not soaking it. So that's the red washdown gun. Next, I'll show you the ball valve gun, which is my second favorite gun to use on this one. All right, so this is the ball valve gun. It's called the Big Slinger gun because we use it on the Big Slinger. It's just a 3/4 inch ball valve gun with J-rods on it, J-rod nozzle set up on it. I have an old 3 nozzle setup. But this is the 3/4 is what we use for the Big Slinger air diaphragm system. Got a little leak there. And also for this, the Softy. So you can see, again, about the same distance. So I can spray 3 stories up. Again, no wind, very easily. The only thing with this one is when you want to go to the fan, then you have to stop, change your nozzle, get your quick connect in, and then you can see you can lightly fan all the rest as you get lower, okay? And I think I have another fan nozzle on here. Just got a little wind coming in. That's a tighter stream with less volume. But it's causing the pump, I don't know if you heard that, the pump is overcycling, so I can't use that nozzle. It's actually a 2520 for a pressure washer. So anyway, that's the 3 guns. I love this Big Slinger ball valve. The big thing you have to remember is when you want to turn this off, you have to remember and train yourself to bring your hand to the ball valve and turn it off. Too oftentimes people that are new using a ball valve gun setup will turn it off like this, and you don't want that. You don't want coming down this way because now you're spraying it everywhere. So you have to remember, train yourself to bring your hand up to the ball valve and turn it off. And that's pretty much it. So that's the 3 different spray guns that I wanted to show you. Using the Softy 12 volt, it's a 6 gallon per minute flow jet pump, my favorite 12 volt pump that I've ever used. And I've used the Remcos, I've used Everflows, Sureflows, you name it. I've used it. Even the dual roof pumps, all that. Those are, to me, a big time headache. So I love things that don't put out a lot of volume. This is going to put out more volume than the King Slinger will, but it will put out about the same amount of volume as the Big Slinger. We're using the 5/8 hose and the 3/4 valves. I prefer the King Slinger, especially for residential, because I like controlling the amount of flow and volume that's coming out. I don't want a lot of volume when I'm treating with a strong bleach mix. I want to be able to control it, have pinpoint accuracy, all of that. So that's why I'm not a fan of big volume gas-powered machines, big volume air diaphragms. They look beautiful, how far they can spray and all that kind of stuff, but all you have to do is have the bleach touch the surface and let it start changing the color of that algae so that you can rinse it. All right? Okay guys, hope that's been helpful for you and that you enjoyed watching that. I love that 12 volt system. We've sold quite a few of them to guys, and just a few important things for you real quick. Anything 5 gallon per minute above on a 12 volt pump, you need to make sure that you're using 3/4 valves, 3/4 plumbing in and out, and at least 5/8 spray hose or larger. So that's very important, or you're going to cause the pumps to burn up faster. So if you've been having a problem with pumps, those things could be your issue, as well as the electrical wiring, the switch, and some other things like that. Okay, but again, I hope it's been helpful. We're located, the store, right here in Houston, Texas, in Porter, and that's right outside of the Humble Kingwood area. We're off of Loop 494. We are open every Monday through Thursday from 9 to noon, and then from 1 to 3. And then on Fridays, we're open 9 to noon. And of course, we're closed Saturdays and Sundays. But I usually try to answer phone calls when I can in off hours. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. So anything about the store, again, you can email us, info@dougruckerstore.com, and call or text 281-612-1223. I'm the type of guy that will return phone calls. I'll return emails, comments on the YouTube channel. So just bear with me and be patient. It may not be immediate, but I'll get to you as quick as I possibly can. Okay? Thanks for watching. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe, all that kind of stuff if you can. And then have a very, very blessed day. Thank y'all.